You know, if you're a fan of the beautiful game, you already know the FIFA World Cup is literally the most watched sporting event on the planet. I mean, every 4 years, billions with a B, billions of us tune in to watch the absolute best football nations battle it out for ultimate glory. But this upcoming 2026 edition, oh man, it is completely ripping up the rulebook. We are entering a historic new era for football. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how and why 2026 is set to change the game forever. Let's get right into it. So, what if I told you that the 2026 World Cup won't just be big, but it'll actually be the biggest sporting event in human history? Sounds like a crazy bold claim, right? But when you look at the massive structural changes coming to the tournament, this isn't just hype, it's just a mathematical reality. Records that have stood for absolute decades are about to be shattered. The scale of this competition is, well, it's something we've literally never witnessed before. Okay, let's dive into this first section, a historic shift and how they're expanding the beautiful game. For years, right, previous World Cups featured 32 teams competing across 64 matches. That was the golden standard we all kind of grew used to. But the 2026 tournament, it jumps to 48 teams and a record-breaking 104 matches. I mean, that is a massive leap in participation. It's a total transformation of football's biggest stage. Just looking at that jump from 64 to 104 matches, it's honestly staggering. For us fans, this expansion simply means more countries to follow, way more matches to watch, and of course, more goals to celebrate. And with an extended schedule like this, you can definitely expect an unprecedented number of dramatic upsets, emotional victories, and the emergence of brand new football heroes. But the absolute crucial number at the center of all this is 48. Because, for the first time ever, 48 nations are going to compete for football's ultimate prize. And this expansion is huge because it gives way more countries the opportunity to actually qualify. By increasing those qualification spots, the door swings wide open for emerging football nations. We're going to see increased representation from Africa, Asia, North America, and Oceania. And what that means is far more fans around the world get to experience the pure, unmatched excitement of seeing their home country compete on the ultimate World Cup stage. Moving right along to the next part. 3 host nations, a North American first. So the United States, Canada, and Mexico each bring their own totally unique football culture and history to the table. And this brilliantly illustrates the dynamic we're looking at here. The US previously hosted a legendary tournament back in 1994, and get this, it actually still holds World Cup attendance records today. Then you have Canada, who will be hosting the Men's FIFA World Cup for the very first time, fueled by this massively growing local fan base. And Mexico? They're making history by becoming the first nation ever to host the tournament 3 separate times. Together, they are pooling their resources to pull off the largest co-hosting operation we've ever seen. And this massive operation is going to play out across 16 different host cities. Fans traveling in are going to experience completely unique regional vibes. We're talking vibrant Mexican football atmospheres, packed high-energy American stadiums, and super enthusiastic Canadian crowds, all of it culminating with a grand finale in the New York, New Jersey area. But, beyond the games themselves, this unprecedented scale brings some massive economic potential. These host cities are poised for significant local infrastructure development and a huge tourism boom. So the tournament is guaranteed to leave a lasting legacy off the pitch too. Which brings us to our final section, a new global era and the future of football. We are literally going to see players from every corner of the globe creating the most diverse competition in sporting history. This tournament truly reflects the global growth of football. I mean, think about it. We're going to see traditional historical powerhouses going toe-to-toe with underdog nations who are making their very first appearance. It's going to be this incredible melting pot of global talent where the whole world just comes together to celebrate the beautiful game like never before. From that opening match right down to the final whistle, new stars are going to emerge and future legends will absolutely be created. So, the countdown to this historic, massive, 48-team, 104-match tournament has already begun, and the whole world is eagerly waiting to see who's going to lift football's most prestigious trophy in this brand new era. So, I've got to pass the question to you. Which country do you think will become the 2026 world champion? What are your predictions, especially given this incredibly diverse new format? Leave your thoughts down in the comments, keep learning, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next explainer.